Welcome back, guys. As of today, we dive into the heart of From Here to Eternity, a musical that captures the raw emotion and complex relationships of soldiers stationed in paradise, just before it all shatters. From Here to Eternity is a musical with music and lyrics by Stuart Brayson and Tim Rice, with a book by Bill Oakes. Based on the 1951 novel of the same name, it tells a story of love, duty, and betrayal, set against the backdrop of Pearl Harbor in the months leading up to the Japanese attack. Now, in 1941, James Jones, original author of the novel with which this production is based off of, was serving with the U.S. Army in Hawaii at the time of Pearl Harbor, and the novel was loosely based on his experiences in the 27th Infantry Regiment. Now, the novel focuses on the lives of a group of soldiers in the months leading up to the attack. In particular, Private Pruitt, a boxer who no longer wants to fight, having blinded an opponent, and Sergeant Milt Warden, who has an affair with the wife of his commanding officer. Basically, leaves one scratching their head thinking, I thought the biggest problem we had was the impending Japanese attack. But these two, well, they're making Pearl Harbor look like a relaxing Hawaiian vacation. Now, 2 years later, in 1953, it was adapted into a film starring four-time Academy Award nominee Montgomery Clift, 45-year career actor Burt Lancaster, six-time Academy Award nominee Deborah Kerr, both the singer and actor who is regarded as one of the most popular entertainers of the 20th century, Mr. Frank Sinatra, 40-year career actress Donna Reed, and six-decade career actor Ernest Borgnine. Now, the movie was initially deemed controversial because of the source text's critical views on the Army, with minor changes being made to the script to gain the military's cooperation. At any rate, the film did achieve success at the box office, winning 8 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Now, the idea for the musical came from Stuart Brayson, who had been sending cassette tapes with music ideas to Tim Rice since their first meeting in the 1980s, when Brayson was a member of the band Pop. In 2002, Brayson sent Rice a tape of music and lyrics to form the basis of a stage version of From Here to Eternity. Well, Rice liked the idea, but only intended to produce the show. However, after Bill Oakes had been hired to write the book, gaps started appearing where new songs were needed and some no longer fitted with the context of the show. Now, Rice agreed to write around 6 new songs for the production, but ultimately ended up writing around 90% of the show's lyrics inspired by Brayson's original lyrics. On the subject, Rice said, Stewart's were very good, but they weren't theatrical, and there is a difference. I often wish I could write great rock lyrics, but I can't. However, I can do reasonable lyrics within the context of a show. There are people who can write good tunes, but only few who can do theatrical lyrics. By September of 2013, the production would have its world premiere at London's Shaftesbury Theatre, running for 7.5 months, starring Scottish singer, songwriter, actor, and film producer Darius Campbell, and British actor Ryan Sampson. Now, Simon Edge of the Daily Express deemed the show a commendably ambitious work that makes a refreshing addition to the West End menu. Paul Taylor of The Independent suggested, for all the show's many defects, you come away, though, impressed by its seriousness of purpose. Now, fun fact here, former U.S. Marine Mr. Ray Elliott was hired to ensure an accurate picture of military life for the era. Elliott read the script to ensure it was realistic, ran military drills, taught the cast how to salute all ranks, and how to hold rifles correctly. See, when they got to the rifle drills, he just shook his head, saying, You're holding those like you're trying to swat a mosquito. This is a rifle, not a tiny flying enemy. Now let's try that again, and this time, try to look like you're about to defend Pearl Harbor and not order room service. Hey, yeah, you gotta wonder, did he have a line item in his contract for correcting romantic subplots? Eh? To mark the 72nd anniversary of Pearl Harbor on December 7th of 2013, the cast actually joined with the Military Wives Choir for a special post-curtain rendition of the song The Boys of 41. Basically, a very heartfelt tribute and remembrance for all those who served on that tragic day, and may their sacrifice never be forgotten. By October of 2022, a newly revised production opened at the Charing Cross Theatre and was significantly different from the original West End, with a completely rewritten book and lots of changes made to the musical numbers. For this, the female ensemble was entirely cut and the cast size reduced. Now, this production came with a mix of both strengths and weaknesses among critics. Many praised the musical's score, acknowledging its ambition and some of its powerful moments. However, some reviewers felt that the pacing of this new production was uneven and that the storytelling could be clearer. While acknowledging the talent involved, some reviewers felt that the production didn't quite achieve the emotional impact that it initially aimed for. There were even some comments that the show was missing some of the raw power of the original source material. And so, folks, our journey to the shores of Oahu concludes, leaving us with the lingering echoes of love, duty, and the tragic inevitability of war. Remember that even in the midst of paradise, shadows can fall, and the choices we make can resonate through eternity. It's a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made, the loves lost, and the enduring hope that can rise from the ashes of devastation. Until next time, guys, may we remember the past, always cherish the present, and strive for a future where love and understanding always prevail.